Hello everybody, this is Pam and I'm here to respond to Spa Guy's video and maybe comment a little bit on Billy and Joe Smith's videos and give my perspective of what has happened. Again, I wasn't there. I only go by the videos I've watched. I haven't been to Memphis in about 4 years. I'm going next year. I really wanted to come this year. I really did, but it just didn't work out for me. I do watch both Elvis Fans Matter and Elvis Lives, or I can't think of the name of it, the other channel, and I do watch Spa Guy. Now, the one thing I'll say about each one is entirely different from the other. With Billy Smith and his wife, Joe, and even the son, the Memphis Mafia kid, I will say they have a more, they lived it. Okay, they lived that life. They lived with Elvis. They knew Elvis. They all that it seems, Elvis was Billy and Joe was a big part of Elvis's lives. And, you know, of course, Priscilla was just a little kid at the time, and she probably didn't know everything that was going on, and just going by what was said afterwards. So I don't give too much credence to, although she hasn't said anything. So I think with Spa Guy, he goes by more or less, you know, looking at pictures, trying to figure out, like a little online sleuth, if you will. He enjoys trying to find out something and showing, and he has the means to do that. Doesn't mean that everything he finds out is 100%. Just like the theater, I believe Spa Guy is right about the theater. It seems like it, but then on the same, with the same respect, those people who own that theater, who bought that theater, they could be saying anything for cash. You know, you want people to come there. Okay, you say this, yeah, this is the theater that Elvis was last at. I don't know. It seems more likely that it was the same theater because the girl who took that picture was there, okay? But I don't know. It seems that Spa Guy was in a tiff or an argument, and probably maybe almost a physical battle with the co-owner of the dojo. And Spa Guy was kind of bullied out, or so he thought. You know, there's two sides to every story. There are two sides. And the thing is that really bothers me about this, and I'll be straight up, you know, being a woman who really likes Elvis, I go to Memphis by myself. I don't appreciate some guy who can flex his money and his might and, well, don't go to Memphis or Whitehaven or, you know, in that area, because you know why you're doing it? Because you're angry. So not only are you taking away from the people who really want to go there, now you're going to have ladies who might be in upper age will be afraid to go. You know, a family, older maybe gentlemen, or maybe even sisters or whatever, they want to go to Memphis next year. You put fear in their head. So now you took away something that you were trying to build up, but because it didn't work out for you, you decided, well, I'll kind of like put a kibosh on this. Nobody will come here. I will ruin it for you. How dare you? Who do you think you are? You know what? This whole argument should never been put on YouTube or on Facebook or on anything. This is a private matter that should have been held within the business, the entity of the business, and it should have, if you couldn't handle it yourself, as you said, you got lawyers, get your lawyers and handle it there. But see, the thing is with Spa Guy, and I'm going to say this, you like to flex and you like to show off. Because see, I think you're a man of means. I think you did very well for yourself. I mean, anybody who can take off and go to California, here, there, and everywhere, and, you know, can do all of that. You're not hurting for money. Now, I would think that maybe Billy and Joe Smith have lived a quite normal life after Elvis passed. And, you know, and maybe they felt like their toes were being stepped on, because this is the life that they lived. They lived Elvis's life. They were there for many, many, many years. You only read books about it. You know, yeah, you talked to a few people. And again, people don't always tell the exact truth. But was it really necessary to say, don't go to Whitehaven, don't go to Memphis, don't go around Graceland? What are you saying? You want because it didn't work out for you, you want Graceland to shut down? Put boards over the windows because Spa Guy got hurt? Really? Is that how you run your business? Don't you think maybe you handled the whole situation very poorly? First of all, I'm not commenting on what happened because I don't know. But that was a private thing that happened between owners and people who were basically involved in the whole, you know, dojo, and involved maybe even the whole Elvis, you know, week. See, it's not only about you, it's about other people too. When you tell people not to do it, people sometimes listen to, you have a pretty good channel, you have quite a few subscribers, and a lot of people watch your channel just for the Elvis information. They don't watch it to see where you went. You know, you went to Holland. Nobody cares. I don't care. I watched it for Elvis information because I find it very interesting. But it seems like you had to put your own spin on it just because you felt a certain way. And you say, well, it's dangerous. Trey was... Do you ever listen to some of the things you say? Do you ever listen to the words that come out of your mouth? You're very condescending. You're kind of, I mean, I'm not going to say you're rude because you're not. But you're like, you flex. Like, I got this. I got that. I don't need the money. Well, then why you keep mentioning the money? About you didn't make any money. Well, if you don't need it, it shouldn't bother you. The people that really were involved in Elvis's life was Billy and Joe. I'm not saying they have everything right. No, because 45 years is a long time. You forget a hell of a lot of stuff in 45 years. Okay. When Elvis died, I was 15. I was still a kid. But I can't remember 45 years from anything. I can't. But for you to come in and maybe, and I'm not saying it's what happened, but it's just the impression I get with you. It's like it didn't work out so great for you. So you're going to tell everybody, don't go, don't go, don't go. Nah, I know everybody's not going to listen to you because, you know, people are going to do what they want to do anyway. But the power of suggestion is pretty great. When a person is, you know, if they save up their money throughout the year and they want to go, and maybe it's just a weekend trip, maybe to watch a concert, maybe they don't live that far. I live pretty far. I live about 7 hours from Memphis. And so I can't do it all the time. I'm going to do it next year. I am. But I think it was really poor, bad of you to tell people not to go there. How dare you? How dare you? Now, everywhere has crime. Crime is everywhere. You have to know where you go and what you do. You don't flash your money. You don't stand out like this, that. Because that's what you do. You do try to flex. You try to show off. You know, you're not Elvis. You're not even the family. You're just a guy who likes to record videos. That's it. That's who you are. You have seems like a nice business for repairing spas. Seems like you've done well for yourself. Why don't you leave people alone? I'm not saying, and if you, or why don't you just back off? Or not even back off. Why didn't you just handle it in private? Why did you have to bring it to YouTube? Nobody wanted to see that. I didn't want to see that. There's plenty of channels for drama. And I think it's very sad. I was very sad of you to do that. Very bad, poor taste. But I will be at Graceland next year. I will enjoy everything. I was going to go to one of your events or some of your events because they look like fun. I don't know now. It depends on how you handle this. Again, not everybody is as fortunate as you. Not everybody has money like you. And maybe you just said the wrong thing to the wrong person. Maybe you forgot how to be nice. And sometimes things happen. I'm not saying they were right if any of those things happen. I'm not saying they were right at all. In fact, I think they were pretty wrong. But I do think you do like to show what you have, and you like to flex your spending power. And that's not nice. Just my opinion. Bye.